Hello and welcome to glennzb TV, the show that puts glennzb up your Periscope. I'm bringing New Zealand to the world, and the world to New Zealand. Hey, wow. So turns out the biggest hack in the world happened in history 3 years ago. In 2013, over 1 billion Yahoo users were hacked. I think we've all changed our password and details 18,000 million times since then. So now none of us can actually remember what any of those things are, and just have to set up a whole new email account every time we want to send one. But definitely Yahoo's looking, it's a bad look. So I think as far as Yahoo goes, if we just do that and then get rid of it. Actually, hang on, this will make it easier. Can we just, I'll just try it one more time. There! Ha-ha! Did it. See? See what I did there? I took that. It worked a lot. It was a thing that I had in my head. I thought it would look visually, but that's quite good, Bruce. What he's done is, he's sort of done this. He's gone, and he said, Yahoo? Except he added a W on and took a, anyway. Alright, Trump. It's been about 12 seconds since we talked about Donald Trump, so we must keep him in the news. Donald Trump has attacked Vanity Fair after the magazine said nasty things about the Trump Grill Steakhouse. They said things like the dumplings were flaccid and grey. Anyway, Trump's hit back by saying things like, has anyone looked at the really poor numbers of at Vanity Fair magazine? Way down. Big trouble. Dead. Graydon Carter, no talent, will be out. So I'm sure this will go along with his predictions of the New York Times dying and Saturday Night Live being a terrible show that nobody's interested in. These are all great predictions, and I'm sure, yeah, that Vanity Fair thing, dead. Speaking of stuff that makes you feel gross, though, after spending, I don't know if you recall, and probably if you don't live in New Zealand or indeed Auckland, you may not recall. Earlier on in the year, Auckland spent $500,000, the city of Auckland this is, to come up with a catchphrase. I mean, I think most people think of Auckland as being the city of sales, but apparently Len Brown coined the world's most livable city. Which is weird because I don't think it ever actually won world's most livable city in any of those surveys. I think that's Melbourne. I think Melbourne keeps coming up as that. So that was a weird one. Len Brown loved it though. I think he really wanted the world's most trainee city, but that never caught on. But anyway, they spent $500,000 and came up with what was it? Came up with, I can't even remember what it is that they came up with. The place desired by many. Sorry, I'm looking through here. I'm looking right at it, and it's one of those phrases that as soon as you look at it, you forget it straight away. So that's what it was. It was the place desired by many. That's right. Anyway, it turns out that's all changed again now, according to this news story here. Now Auckland's being touted as the city of syphilis. Because the New Zealand Medical Journal has reported that the number of cases managed at the Auckland Regional Health Central Service has steadily increased. So, yeah, that's certainly syphilis is catchy. That's a far more catchy one than, what was it again? The place desired by many. Finally, hey, Rodrigo Duterte. Loving your confession that you actually went out and executed drug lords yourself. You're in charge of a country, right? That's, whew, I guess, you know, whatever you think of Trump or Trump Grill or Trump Towers or the new Trump Hotel or The Apprentice, whatever you think of that whole schmozzle, as far as we know, and, you know, grabbing bits of ladies, and whatever you think of all of that stuff, as far as we know, he's never actually gone out and shot people himself, personally. Gotta hand it to you, Rodrigo. You set a new benchmark for world leaders. I am glennzb. Thanks for having me up your Periscope. I'll see you back here again on Monday.